General Hospital James Patrick Stuart back as Valentin Cassadine. General Hospital fans recently saw the return of a character to the soap who hadn't been seen in months. Actor James Patrick Stuart, who plays Valentin Cassadine on the soap, made a brief appearance during a recent cliffhanger episode. Notably, this comes out as a lot of characters are leaving, or are set to leave, the soap. James Patrick Stuart first joined General Hospital in 2016. Stuart is notably the son of David Stuart Chadwick, the Chad of the British pop group Chad and Jeremy. In 1989, he notably was cast as Will Courtland on All My Children. Having taken on the role from Lonnie Quinn, he remained in the role until 1992. Stuart took on the role of the villainous Valentin Cassadine on General Hospital in 2016. In addition, he has notably appeared in the Disney Channel sitcom The Villains of Valley View as Craniac, the patriarch of a family of villains. As noted by Soap Opera Digest, Stuart was last seen on General Hospital as Valentin on July 17, 2024. However, he has since made a return to the soap on its December 27th episode. Valentin previously left Port Charles with his daughter, Charlotte, to avoid taking the fall for Pikeman's illegal activities. However, Charlotte's mother has since been set on finding her daughter, following her waking up from a 4-year coma. The mother and daughter briefly reunited on the soap. However, their meeting was interrupted when Charlotte saw her father peer at them through a window. Stuart was previously balancing his soap work with a Disney Channel sitcom. As the publication noted, Stuart's role on the soap was originally meant to be short-term, but proved popular enough for the character to be given a larger role. Stuart also earned Daytime Emmy nominations for Outstanding Supporting Actor in 2020, 2021, and 2022. Back in 2022, there was concern that Stuart getting a lead role on The Villains of Valley View would conflict with his work on General Hospital. However, at the time, Stuart shared his intention to balance both characters. As the actor shared, "I took Frank Valentini, executive producer, out to dinner and I told him, 'I hope you realize that my heart is here. I love the work we do together. I love this family.' And he said, 'Well, we'll make it work.'" The sitcom has since been canceled by Disney after 2 seasons. Thanks to this, regardless of his earlier plans, Stuart will likely have more time for his General Hospital character. Over the years, Valentin was paired off with a variety of characters. This has included Anna and Nina Reeves. With the character's return, it is possible that the soap can explore these stories once again. The character's return also comes out as various characters have left the soap, showcasing the changes that have been recently impacting Port Charles. Did you see James Patrick Stuart's return to General Hospital? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news. The halls of Port Charles are about to echo with familiar footsteps once more. James Patrick Stuart, the magnetic force behind the enigmatic Valentin Cassadine, is returning to General Hospital, and fans are bracing themselves for the chaos, charm, and chess-like manipulation only he can deliver. Valentin Cassadine's journey has been one of the most layered arcs on the canvas of General Hospital in recent memory. Introduced as a long-lost Cassadine with a reputation steeped in villainy, Valentin's character defied expectations. He wasn't just another power-hungry aristocrat from the infamous family tree, he was broken, brilliant, and surprisingly human. And much of that complexity has been brought to life by the masterful performance of James Patrick Stuart. A character fans love to hate, or just love. When Stuart first stepped into the role in 2016, Valentin arrived like a storm, deadly, mysterious, and supposedly the most dangerous Cassadine of all. He quickly proved his edge by shooting Nicholas Cassadine, claiming the Cassadine estate, and shaking up the Port Charles status quo. Yet, as time passed, layers were peeled back. Beneath the calculated cruelty, fans found a man plagued by self-doubt, haunted by rejection, and desperate for belonging. James Patrick Stuart brought a quiet vulnerability to Valentin that transformed him into a fan favorite. Whether he was serenading Nina Reeves with tender piano ballads, going toe-to-toe with the mighty Anna Devane, or sharing sweet father-daughter moments with Charlotte, Stuart made Valentin real. Not just a villain, not quite a hero, but something richer, something in between. The mysterious disappearance. And what comes next? Valentin's recent absence left a noticeable void in Port Charles. Rumors swirled. Had he gone underground? Was he nursing wounds, both physical and emotional, after his latest string of betrayals? Or was he plotting his next big move from the shadows? Now that James Patrick Stuart is confirmed to return, speculation is at an all-time high. Where has Valentin been, and what is he coming back for? There's no shortage of plotlines ripe for his return. His complicated relationship with Anna Devane is still very much unresolved. After confessing to her that he played a role in the resurgence of the deadly pathogen, the two parted ways in heartbreak. Valentin's guilt, combined with Anna's disillusionment, shattered one of Port Charles' most unexpectedly poignant love stories. Will he return with redemption on his mind? Or is he coming back darker, more dangerous, with new secrets up his sleeve? The family man with a killer instinct. Another key thread is Valentin's role as a father. His daughter Charlotte has been through her own share of trauma, caught in the emotional crossfire between adults with powerful agendas. Valentin's love for Charlotte has always humanized him in ways nothing else could. He's a man who would do anything for his daughter, even if it means embracing the darkest parts of himself. With Charlotte continuing to battle the psychological wounds left by her manipulation at the hands of Victor Cassadine, her father's return could mark a turning point. Will Valentin fight to be the father Charlotte needs, or will his own demons pull him back into the Cassadine abyss? The Cassadine legacy looms large. Speaking of demons, the Cassadine name carries enough skeletons to fill the crypts beneath Windermere twice over. With Victor dead, Nicholas presumed alive, and Spencer recently deceased, Valentin's place within the twisted tapestry of the family is more important than ever. Could Valentin be stepping into the role of Cassadine Patriarch, whether he wants to or not? If so, how will he wield that power? Historically, the Cassadine name is synonymous with cruelty and conspiracy. But Valentin has always danced to the beat of his own drum. He may be a Cassadine by blood or not, depending on the latest twist, but he's never been bound by the family's cold code of conduct. Perhaps his return marks a chance to redefine what it means to be a Cassadine. Or perhaps, like so many before him, Valentin will find himself consumed by the legacy he once tried to escape. James Patrick Stuart, a star beyond daytime. Outside of General Hospital, James Patrick Stuart has been busy making his mark in the world of voice acting and music. Fans may know him from his work on Disney's The Villains of Valley View, or remember his roots from All My Children. He's also an accomplished musician, often sharing his original songs with fans and showcasing a side of himself that adds new depth to his portrayal of Valentin. His return to Port Charles doesn't just signify a beloved character's comeback. It's the return of one of daytime's most versatile and charismatic performers. Fan theories, wild cards, and what to watch for. Speculation is flying fast and furious across social media. Some fans are convinced Valentin is returning with a new ally, or perhaps a new enemy. Others believe he's secretly been working against a much bigger threat, possibly tied to the remaining strands of the Pikeman storyline, or even resurrecting the twisted ambitions of Helena Cassadine. Whatever the truth, one thing is clear: Port Charles is never the same when Valentin is around. A welcome return. In a soap world of heroes, villains, and those who blur the line between both, Valentin Cassadine has carved out a space that is uniquely his. And James Patrick Stuart inhabits that space with intelligence, gravitas, and just the right amount of smirk. As the piano plays once again and Valentin steps into the shadows of Windermere, fans can prepare for intrigue.